The Ohio State Highway Patrol is urging drivers to slow down while driving this Memorial Day weekend. Lieutenant Coy Lehman of the Ohio State Highway Patrol says the increase of traffic during the holiday weekend brings increased dangers while driving. Lieutenant Lehman says to be aware of your surroundings while driving, be vigilant, and make sure to have no distractions available in your vehicle.
The biggest thing that I can recommend is allow extra time. There's going to be extra traffic out there, so allow extra time, be patient, make sure that you're being mindful of your speed, obey the speed limit, be a reasonable driver, be a responsible driver, right? Make sure that you're wearing your safety belt, and of course, always never drive impaired.
Lieutenant Lehman added that increased troopers will be on the roads this weekend. He says that drivers will see their blue lights on as much as possible to help slow drivers down.